Welcome back to our Alaskan cruise adventure. We set sail from Seattle, Washington on board the Ovation of the Seas and started making our way north. And our first stop on this scenic 7-night cruise will be Ketchikan, Alaska. But before we arrive, we have a sea day.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the first sea day here on our Ovation of the Seas. We make our way to Alaska, which is really cool. I haven't opened up the door yet to see just how chilly it might be outside. It's actually not that bad. However, if you guys know, me and cruising, one of the things that I love to do more than anything else is get a little bit of a snack in the morning. Coffee, maybe a bagel, muffin, something like that. And so room service has showed up. It's about like 6:20. So I explained this briefly in yesterday's video, but this is Royal's little breakfast menu cards that you fill out and put outside the door the night before. So everything on the left is complimentary and everything in blue costs you $8. So we don't normally do that because we'll just go upstairs and eat, but we do some of the stuff that is included. So we've got some Smojo over here, we've got some coffee, I think we've got some muffins, and what do we have down here? Oh, a little bowl of fruit, or a plate of fruit, which is kind of nice. Sometimes they tend to bring us way more than what we ask for. So like, for example, I already have one bagel out, but they brought me a plate of bagels. There's like 3 more bagels in there. I'm not sure why. So it's our first sea day today, and if you've never cruised before, I think that this is very true. Whether you're on a Caribbean, Alaskan, Mediterranean cruise, your sea days are going to be far more busy than they will be in port days when you're on the ship, because obviously nobody has anywhere to go. Have some patience, be ready, because it's going to be a little bit busy. We're going to head up to the solarium, and I would assume that even though it's first thing in the morning, it might be a little busy.
And our sea day activities tend to include pool time, trivia, sleeping, eating, and maybe a show. And on many of Royal Caribbean ships, you'll find a lot of those activities, from shows and trivia to wave riders and rock walls.
That's fun. You have like little mini heart attacks as you go up, and you kind of like look down and you're just like, hopefully this rope's gonna catch me. I was trying to do one color the whole way up, but
oh, is that what you were doing?
Yeah, I just didn't have enough arm strength.
We were trying to figure out why you were staying so close to the edge.
Yeah. That was why. Fun times.
So after our little rock wall climbing, which was a lot of fun, we head inside, because on Ovation of the Seas, the Seaplex is the place to be for all sorts of fun and exciting activities. This is a multi-purpose family fun hangout spot, which is this large indoor complex, and it's located on decks 15 and 16. And it's used as a basketball court, converting into a dance floor, a circus, flying trapeze school, roller skating, and even a Dodgeball car track, or bumper cars. And so today we are playing a little bit of dodgeball.
Thank you.
Hello. May I just have a classic hot dog? What's that? What's hot dog? Yeah. So back here they have, it's like a hot dog quick service, and you can get like bratwurst, sausage, hot dog, some other things. And yeah, it's a good like quick little location. So I just got a hot dog because I haven't eaten lunch yet. So.
Team, stay on this side. And if you're 3 or less, right.
It's a dull dodgeball. Thank you. So we're not really sure what's happening. They divided us up into 6, and then they divided us into like these 2 big groups. But it's adult only. They've actually turned away quite a few kids. They're checking the seat pass cards. This is legit.
There's a lot of people here.
There's a big prize if you win at the end. Ice cream.
Pat on the back.
Pat on the back, yeah.
I was gonna catch it, but
The 5 Ds of dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. So I got criticized this morning by Taylor for wearing a sweatshirt. And she's like, I'm gonna freeze to death out here. And it is chilly.
I saw everybody with sweatshirts on, but I'm not planning on staying out here. I'm literally just walking through the main pool area to get to the solarium, which is indoors.
After a strenuous workout from Dodgeball, we headed to the solarium for some much needed pool time. And what makes Ovation of the Seas so great is the solarium is 100% enclosed, meaning that even if the air outside is frigid, you don't have to be while enjoying the pool. It's all encased in glass, and it also offers these excellent views as you're sailing up the coast, so it makes it super relaxing and just like this tranquil kind of place to hang out. And that's what we did for a little while, just relaxed in the pool, had some drinks.
Tonight aboard the Ovation of the Seas, we are dining at the chef's table. So this is a special dining experience inside of Chop's Grill, and there are, I believe, 16 of us total. We know 8 of us in the group, and we are really excited to try all of this. So I'm not sure exactly what the menu is, but I do see a lot of wine glasses out in front of us, so I'm assuming we've got some wine pairing happening here too. I'm very excited, and all of our names are on the little menus here with the date, which is so fancy. So excited.
So at the chef's table tonight, we have Soft Eyes, Kate, Debbie, Todd, and Val and Amy are down there on the end. And Taylor, of course.
my name is from India. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 courses. Each course is taken out.
So tonight is a 6-course meal here at the chef's table, and it does include wine pairings. There is a bread service as well. I believe what he said at the far end of the table was that this is like a Parker House roll, and it's got some lemon pepper on there. It does have butter on the side as well. Truffle oil butter. Oh, yum. I love this kind of dining. I'm not sure it's Josh's cup of tea, but I thoroughly enjoy this, so I'm really excited for tonight.
Yeah, it's very unique. Like, I'm not used to having a flavoring like that on the bread. So, it's really good. Still nice and warm, and very flavorful. And it's great. It will be really difficult to not eat this whole thing. So I have room for everything else.
Place. I can't do that.
How's the bread?
It's delicious. It tastes just like the dough at Pizza Hut. So it's Pizza Hut bread. It's delicious.
The bread is absolutely delicious. We did a little cheers toast with everybody. The wine is good to start. It's a Pinot Grigio. Ooh, bread is very good. Our first course is a scallop carpaccio. It is served with a yuzu vinaigrette and crispy quinoa, and it is with the first wine pairing of the Pinot Grigio from Italy. And one thing that is important to note here, that if you have any allergies, they are able to accommodate that, and also if there are things that you do not like, they are able to accommodate that as well. So Zach and Todd both actually got beef carpaccio instead of the scallops.
I've got to say, to be honest, this appetizer was actually something I was really worried about, because I do enjoy eating seafood, but scallops, of all the seafood choices I can have, is usually like at the bottom of my list. But this was prepared so well with, I think they were like using lemon juice and a few other things that, like, there was no fishy, there was no scallop flavor in there. It was very clean, very fresh, super light. And there's a little bit of lemon juice with a little bit of sweetness mixed in there. It was really, really fantastic, and I actually would get it again if I could.
For our second course, we are having the smoked tomato soup. This comes with garlic focaccia croutons and parmesan. Let me tell you, it smells absolutely amazing. The bowl actually comes to you without the soup in it, with the croutons and like parmesan, a little tomato, and then they pour it over, and it smells absolutely amazing in here now.
The bell is passed down the table so everyone gets a turn to ring the bell, and that just kind of gets everybody's attention so that the chef can explain what's going on and what the dishes that you're going to experience. And each time a new plate of food came out, the chef would follow to do that process, to let you know what you should expect as far as the flavors in your palate. And overall quality here was top notch. If you enjoy the wine, like Taylor said, it's included, this is definitely for you. And I think even more so for Taylor and I, it was just a lot more special that we got to do it with some of our really great friends, and a special birthday for Debbie.
So everybody gonna join with me? 16 times? Yeah. So we're gonna do only one time, alright? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Now, I will say one thing about this, though, that I think if they could change it would be great. And I didn't get a lot of shots of this because of our angle and where Taylor was at, but you can see in a few shots that the chef's table area here is exposed to the rest of the restaurant, which makes it very, very difficult sometimes to hear the maitre d' or the chef himself explaining the dishes, especially when there are like 8 birthdays going on out in the restaurant and they continue to come out and sing happy birthday, which is great, but you're paying a higher price for something that should be a little bit more intimate, should be, kind of separated from the rest of the restaurant. So that was the only thing. That was the only real downfall, I think, of this experience, was just it not being completely sealed off from everybody else. But we had a great time, and if you have never done this before, definitely check it out. If you have, let us know in the comments. Did you enjoy Chef's Table? Was this Chef's Table the same setup on other Royal Caribbean ships as it is on this one?
So we just came back to the room after dinner. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. We've got our little animal towel elephant. But it's also like still daylight outside, which is insane right now.
It's time now for my favorite event on board any ship, which is the Hush Party. This is a lot of fun, and it's a great way to socialize and meet new people and just really relax. And if you've got a drink package, let loose and have some fun. You can see almost our entire group was here to hang out. Maybe at my request, I don't know. I told everybody that this was something I was really looking forward to. And I am kind of on it. Like, I'm a little surprised at how many people did show up from our group to just hang out with us and dance and kind of laugh at yourself and have a lot of fun. And it was a great way to cap off the day, our first sea day on board Ovation of the Seas. And I think it really gave us the opportunity to break down some barriers with some of the new people in our group and just, again, get to know people and have a lot of fun and really set up the rest of the week. So we had a great time, and the sea days are awesome, and they can be as intense or as relaxing as you want them to be. So with that being said, that is it for today's video, but stay tuned because we've got so much more incredible stuff coming to you from Alaska, and the next one is Ketchikan. I'm going to be walking around with this thing. Look at this. It almost doesn't fit.